Woo.
7.
What have I got?
Oh, 8. Sorry.
I got 2 8s.
Yeah.
Wow. Go ahead. How many times you want to throw it? Go ahead. 7.
Yeah.
4. 8. 8's the number tonight, isn't it? Okay, go ahead. Do it again. 8 again? You know, I think if you were in Las Vegas, doggone, she wouldn't have won some money if she had some on that number. Ever how you do it. What have I got? 6. Tell me when you want to stop, because I'm going to add them up and we're going to look it up in this book. You want to do it again, or is that enough?
One more time.
One more time. 9. Okay. So we've got 24, 30, 38, 41, 45, 51, and 9. So we got a 60. All right, look up 60 in there. See what we have. 60. Be cool, slow down. We are never allowed to decipher, judge, bear witness, condemn, criticize, or comment, either for or against the particular current position of our feet's abode. Just dance in the celebration of not ever knowing why. Ooh, that just went along with what we just said, didn't it? Just dance in the celebration of not ever knowing why. Oh, good gracious, look at that. Look at that. Look at that, Sandy. We got to turn around and show that picture. Dance in celebration of not ever knowing why. Okay, what's the name of it?
Rebellious nature.
Say it again.
Rebellious nature.
Okay, come on, let's read it.
Okay.
So, we are a stranger unto ourselves. We've already established that we're full of greed, jealousy, selfishness, and what else? And we seek self-worth by having power and riches and all those things, which breeds lust, envy, and false pride. Okay, we already know that. But now, we've come to this place that we are being told that we have a very rebellious nature. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm probably the most rebellious person on the earth. How about you?
Yeah, you are rebellious.
Okay. Do you like for people to tell you what to do?
No.
How to do? When to do?
No.
Who to do?
No.
Okay. Well, then you have a rebellious nature as well. That's
right.
what we're on the earth for. Okay, go ahead.
A vast difference exists between being rebellious and being a true rebel.
Okay, so let's see. Since we're a stranger unto ourselves, let's see if we are a true rebel or if we have a rebellious nature.
When one is genuinely a rebel, he is full of passionate spirit.
Passionate spirit. Passionate spirit. Now see, I'm going to show you how vain humans are. I like the way that sounds. Passionate spirit. I like to think that I have a passionate spirit. See? But a passionate spirit, even though that means it can be interpreted, that's not experiencing. But right now I'm interpreting. That means I love what I do. I do with what I have with all of my might. But that could cause me to be zealous, and it could cause me to be overwrought, and that would cause me, if I was too passionate, that if you disagreed with me, I'd cut your throat.
Right.
Right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. When one is merely being rebellious, he is filled with animosity and bitterness, waiting to unload it on to another.
Okay, so there is a difference between being a true rebel and having a rebellious spirit, because it's saying that if you are merely being rebellious, you are filled with animosity and bitterness, waiting to unload it on another.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
A genuine rebel is an artist.
Woo! See, I like that too. Now, we got to stop when we say these pretty things. A genuine rebel is an artist. It's an artist. And I know that every breathing mortal, including myself, you, Sandy, everybody in this building, everybody beyond this building, is an artist.
Right.
Because every act of our moving our hands, moving our mouth, moving our face, moving our body is an artistic expression. Go ahead.
He envisions a more
cognizant,
and brighter world.
His consciousness?
His consciousness is such that he knows he cannot teach those who need to be taught.
So an artist knows, a true rebel knows he cannot teach those that need to be taught. That's
Right.
why I say that it is impossible for me to be sitting here on this television program teaching anything. Because I can't teach anything to those who need to be taught, and I'm the first one that needs to be taught. Go ahead.
He does not try to. He offers and shares his individualistic ideas for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear. Otherwise, he passes them by.
You know why? Because you don't care. You can't care. You can't care, Bridget. You can't care because we are greedy and
jealous and full of selfishness.
So we can't care. Anything we're going to care about is going to be based from those three different things. Right. But when you don't care is when you care the most of all. Okay.
On the other hand, a rebellious person is one who demands utter conversion and lives in the lives of those he comes in contact with. He is totally committed to right the so-called wrongs of the world as he sees them.
All right. So a rebellious person of a rebellious nature sees something wrong with the world and wants to right it. I don't see anything wrong with the world, with that book, with what I'm going to eat, with the clothes I've got on, with whether that phone answers or don't answer, with the microphone, whether it picks up or doesn't pick up. There's nothing to be righted because everything is exactly as it's supposed to be for the circumstance at hand. Okay?
Right.
Why?
Because they are.
And?
You don't care.
Right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Did you see me look over there at Sandy and get agreement? See, I needed validation that second, so I looked over there.
He is totally committed to the so-called wrongs of the world as he sees them. When infused with a personal, self-centered cause...
Wait a minute. Self-centered?
Mm-hmm.
That would be selfishness. When he is filled with a self-centered cause, this is a rebellious nature.
He is obnoxious in manner,
Tyrant by nature.
By nature.
Whoa. Okay.
He is never satisfied, so let things be.
Let things be. Wait a minute. I think John Lennon wrote a song in that frame. Let it be?
Yep.
Let it be? Okay, let it be. Mother Mary, let it be.
He has to have the last word on everything. He goes on great lengths to prove that he is right.
So, proves to be right. He needs to be right.
Right.
Okay. You need to be right?
No.
You need to be right, Sammy. She ain't never right. I ain't never right either. I ain't never wrong. I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference, honey. Right or wrong. Right or wrong. Is that a song too? I'm gonna love you. Right or wrong. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. He meddles, lambasting his unwanting opinions on others.
He does. He meddles.
Right.
That means he's a busybody. He's trying to tend to somebody else's business. And he lambasts his unwanted opinions on others. Okay?
He will not allow others to make decisions without his approval and tries to inject a superior attitude on the conversation he engages.
Okay, he wants that superior attitude. He wants the people to think that he knows something.
Right.
And that goes back to that superiority complex.
Okay. He speaks out on and against subjects he personally dislikes because he does not recognize the difference. He will be hard or hell will freeze over in the midst of his trying.
So he will be heard. He's
Right.
going to make some noise. Okay. This is a rebellious spirit. Okay.
The irony of all the theatrical, bombastic, emotional display is he doesn't give a rat's about any one subject he's defending.
Right. He's just making an emotional display.
It's all for the sake of the response in others. Today he adores beef, tomorrow he despises it.
Today he likes beef, tomorrow he despises it. Okay? We're still talking about, let's do, what, Cindy? Do the bucket. Oh, we did the bucket. We'll do the bucket again.
Beginning?
In the beginning?
What is that?
You weren't here.
She was,
It said, you're a stranger to yourself.
That's the thing. But we'll pull another one. She wants to pull another one. Let's pull another one out of that one. See what we're going to get. You're a stranger to yourself. All right. Let's see what we got, honey. How's that going to do?
I'm phony and so are you.
Go ahead. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I'm phony and so are you. The only difference is I'm aware of it.
I'm phony. So are you. The only difference is I know it. You do too? Okay. So that supports what? You are a stranger to yourself. You are a stranger to yourself. Okay, right. Go ahead, honey. What are we doing? We're going to go back to what?
This or that, whatever you want.
Go back to that 4.
Okay.
Unless you want to do, here, throw a little bit of physics in there. See what we got. Anywhere you want it, baby. Stop anywhere, read whatever you want to. Okay?
This is terrible, Alice, cried Alice in horror. Whatever can be happening. Do not worry, Alice, and a calm voice by her side. It is only the induced nuclear fission.
Nuclear fission? Now we're getting into some big words and concepts.
A chain reaction,
A chain reaction? Now, Bridget, go on now. You're going to speed me up.
A chain reaction, it is nothing for you to worry about. It is just that you are standing in the middle of what in your world can be called a nuclear explosion.
Nuclear explosion. I think we were just talking about, and don't leave from that. That's a good, I like that. A nuclear explosion. We were just talking about a rebellious nature and how they want to be heard and they want to be right and they don't give a rat's about what they're saying. They just want to try to evoke a response in somebody else. So you could call that a nuclear explosion. Go ahead.
Alice rolled around and saw the mid-futures of the quantum mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have to worry, he said again. These engineers involved in fusion reaction are less than those you have already met within the nucleus itself. The only problem is that they are no longer confined within nucleus. I've been looking for you, he continued, still calmly, as I have an investigation to give you. An invitation to give you.
So, anything what that just said was, anything that you're confronting on the outside of yourself is a reflection on the inside. Is a reflection of what's going on within you.
Right.
So if you go out and you get into a lamb blasting back into some other person with your car, then there's some kind of commotion that's going on in yourself. Okay. Nothing happens on the outside of you. Nobody does anything to you. Nobody cheats you. Nobody harms you. Nobody infects you. Nobody in any way hurts you. Everything, you are born in this world with a wound of some sort, or you wouldn't be on this earth, and you've got the perfect path that will heal it. There is no other possibility. Bridget, there's no other possibility. Do you think tonight that we could have gotten a phone call through this phone line if we had left it on for the entire hour?
No.
Absolutely not. There is no possibility.
So kind of like how you got in a car accident too?
That's exactly right. That's exactly right, honey. Anytime we have anything that happens to us, it is something that is going on the inside. But let's talk about this a minute before we go on. The possibility, I think I touched on this last week, your need. You have a need or you wouldn't be on this earth. I have a need, Cindy has a need, everybody has a need. And they've got a path that they're going to travel. Their path, your path, my path, her path, everybody's path is unique, but we're all connected. Nothing happens to you. Nothing ever happens to you that is not supposed and designed perfectly to match you. That's what it was talking about. You already have those things in you. They explode on the outside. It's a nuclear explosion. And you're going to have those things all the time. But what we tend to do as human beings is we look for the good and we deny what we call the bad. But the bad is essential for the good. They're one and the same. Okay?
Right.
Turn that book and get that. Anywhere you want it. Okay, read what you want to. Anywhere, honey.
The nature of these revelations is the same.
Show me.
Revelations.
Okay, the nature of these revelations is the same. I hear you. Go ahead.
There are perceptions of that absolute law.
Perceptions of the absolute law. Now we're talking about, Ralph Waldo Emerson's talking here, so we got to honor this. Perceptions, I'm making fun.
Of the absolute law.
Of the absolute law. That means it's not going to change.
Right.
Okay.
They are solutions of the soul's own questions.
Mm-hmm.
They did not answer the questions which the understanding asks.
Did you stop?
Yeah.
Did you get that?
No.
Did you Did you get that, honey? They do not answer the questions which the understanding asks. Remember when we talked about being misunderstood?
Yes.
And being all confusion, and we're supposed to rejoice in those times?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what he's saying. He said, the nature of these revelations is the same. They are perceptions of the absolute law. They are solutions of the soul's own questions. They're bypassing what you want. Your circumstance is not to your liking. That doesn't matter. We're not taking a survey. Life is not asking you if you like that person you're with or not.
Right.
You are learning something from him or her. They do not answer the questions which the understanding asks. There you go. What's the next thing it says?
The soul's answer is never by words, but by the thing itself is inquired after.
Good God Almighty. The soul answers never by words, but by the thing itself that is inquired after. Revelation is the disclosure of the soul. The popular notion of a revelation is that it is the telling of fortunes. In past oracles of the soul, the understanding seeks to find answers to sensual questions and undertakes to tell from God how long men shall exist, what their hands shall do, or who shall be in their company, adding name, blah, blah, blah. What it's saying is, it doesn't matter if you deem to say that these things tell the fortune.